when I was pregnant, and it still sounds weird to say, I don't know why, but when I was pregnant, I really had to be like, it was gotta go. I gotta go now. All right. So when I went to Walmart and I went to use it, I used it, and I'm very in tune with my body. Like I feel my ovulation. So I felt what egg, which side my egg dropped from. I felt the little bubble that it feels like. That's what it felt like to me when I was pregnant. That was my first time being pregnant. So that's what it felt like to me, a little bubble right there by your uterus. And ultimately, that's kind of what it is. But anyways, back to the subject. I felt it. So when I woke up that morning, I had a little pain, and then I told the doctor about the blood. So when we went to the washroom, when I went to the restroom in Walmart, I used the restroom, and I felt something drop out of me. And the memory of it was so vivid. It was like a little ball dropped out of me, and I felt it down my whole canal. It was like, but it happened so fast because the toilet flushed, so I couldn't even see it. But I knew. Instantly I felt empty. And I'm like, now, a lot of people that know me know that you could never know when I'm hurting, because I'm very strong, and I got a strong face from my mom. So you would never know. But when that happened, honey, I walked out of Walmart, and I was like, I walked out of the restroom, and spouse was waiting for me with the cart. I'm like pushing the cart, and he's all, what happened? And I'm like nothing. I don't want to talk about it. And you know how you're trying to keep a strong face, and people keep asking you what happened, so it makes you dig in your emotions and start thinking and stuff. And he like, what happened? I'm like, just leave it alone. Let's just get the stuff and go. We walk in, he turned around, man, they never really know. Anyway, so he's like walking, he's like, you want to get some of this, that. And now it's like a tear rolling down my face because I'm emotional. I know for a fact that this just happened. The baby just fell out, and it flushed in the toilet, and I didn't even get a chance to see what it looked like when it came out. So now I'm a little hurt, even though I didn't want it in the beginning. It was still a piece of me, and I'm like, wow, it was my first pregnancy, all of that. So it was like, ouch. And I was so hurt. I was so hurt that the tears were running down my face. And it's like this little Walmart dude that worked at Walmart that was smiling at me when we came in. I didn't pay him no mind in the beginning, and I still didn't. But now, I'm walking, pushing the cart, and I'm crying, and he's like, don't even know what to do. He don't even know if he should smile, if he should look away. So he just kept doing his job. And I don't even like people to see me cry. And that's how I'm explaining how hurt I was. I'm in Walmart crying. Well, tears rolling. And, I'm trying to wipe my face and calm down. But when it happened, I was distraught. Because at the end of the day, no matter how you feel in the beginning, you cannot want whatever, and you cannot feel like you're ready. But when it happens and you are, and then you lose it, it's like, oh, you want your knife back, life? Because you killing me. You killing me. But I was hurt, and it was crazy. And all I can say is, for the women that have gone through that, know that everything that happens in your life happens for a reason. I am not happy what happened to my pregnancy, but I am also happy that I'm not tied to the person that I was pregnant by for the rest of my life. And that sounds bad, but things happen. People make mistakes. We grow as people, and we learn from it, and we move on. And I'm not happy about what happened, but I am happy that I don't have any strings to that person. And I am not over it, because no woman ever really gets over losing a piece of her, especially when she's holding it the whole time, especially when you feel everything like I did. It's crazy, man. And I want to say to the women that did go through that, know that everything happens for a reason, and that hurt will only last for so long. You will eventually have another kid, and that pain will always be there, but it won't last forever. You know what I'm saying? You'll have another kid, and you'll think about it from time to time, but you'll smile in your next kid's face, and you'll realize things happen for a reason. How do you know that if you hadn't lost that baby, you would have got this baby? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it doesn't make sense, but I believe what I believe. You know what I'm saying? And that sums us up for the end of this segment. Bye, guys. Love you. Thanks for the views.